Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to continue working on part 3 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to add in the stairs and added the powder room, the sink, and some doors. Now we're going to continue working on this by going to the kitchen and adding the kitchen stuff with the cabinets base and above. So we could start by adding a section. So save that first, and then let's add in a section right here. So by adding the section, now we'll be able to see what's going on right here. But before that, let's add in the base. So what we could do is we could go to architecture. I'm gonna click this drop down under component, and you will need to click on model in place. By clicking on the model in place, we will now select generic model. So click generic models and then press OK. And you don't need to worry about the names much. You could just leave it at generic model number 1. But it's up to you if you want to organize everything. So now we could click on this extrusion, and then once you click on extrusion, you can then now click on rectangle, and then here we're going to add in the base. So we're gonna add the base like this. Let's see how big it is. Then let's just move it all the way with the same depth here. So this is basically, let's check it. This is around 890 or 880. So that's perfect. We're gonna add an 880 base. And after that, the length of this, and it's around 3500 for the width or the length. So after that, click on finish, and then don't click finish again because we need to add in some voids. It's better if we could go to our 3D. So we're here at 3D, and for the height, let's put this one around 900. So it is extruded from the base 900. And then now we need to add in our void. So here I'm gonna click on void and then void extrusion, and then I'm gonna set a plane, and then I'm going to pick a plane, press OK, and then select this side. It should be on the side of this extrusion so that we can add in the kick plate right here, which is going to be around, we could do 100, and then click this one around 80. So 80 by 100, so that will be fine. And then now you can click finish, and in terms of the extrusion part, you can grab this instead and then just move it all the way at the end like that. So once you do, if you cannot see it, we could just change it to hidden. So once you do, now you can click on cut geometry and it will disappear. Now you will have a cut plate like that. After this, you will need to set your materials first. So press escape, select this, choose your material. Let's add in a wood material, and then let's put in birch glossy. apply, and then OK, and then click finish. Now we're done with the base for now. And then what we could do after is we could add in our top. So here, what we could do is we could click on architecture, and actually we could just select this one as well. It's not a problem. We could just edit type, and we could add in another extrusion on top of this. So now if you click extrusion, if you set it on the top of this, you'll be able to set it as well. So it's better if you click on 3D, set it. So once you set it, pick a plane, and you're picking it from this plane. After that, you could go back to level 1 because we already set and you wanted it to be at the top of this. Now you just need to click on rectangle again, the same line like that, and then now you just need to put 25. So once you click that and go to your 3D, you'll see that it added a top there. And then here you just need to set your material to a stone. So let's go to stone and set our material. So we could use filled stone, and then apply, and then OK. And as you can see, and then we can click finish finally, so that everything is done. So in that one model in place, you'll be able to create the shell, so the base shell, the top shell, the top work surface, and then the void form. So that's really nice. We'll be able to do that again by going to our section and adding the front of the top case for this kitchen. Before we do that, we could add in our sink. Let's go to insert, load family, and we're still under sink. The sink is under plumbing, architecture, fixture, and sink. So you could still find it there. And then choose one of the sink here for the kitchen, and we could add this triple. Press OK, open, and then now let's add it. So let's go to level 1, type in CM, spacebar to rotate, and then let's add it around in the middle, like so. So something like that. And then because we have our section already set up, you can just click it there. And we need to make sure that it's showing at the top. So we could move it upwards for now. AL, align it from the top here, and then from the bottom of this. After that, another thing again is we need to edit the base cabinet. So now let's go back to level 1, zoom in, select this, edit in place. So because we're editing in this place, we need to void this form. Let's set this one at the top of this counter. And then now we're gonna go and add in a void form like so. So let's use rectangle, and then let's add this void form, and then click on finish. Don't click finish yet because we need to see and extend. So we could extend upwards and downwards. So I think that will be good enough. And then click cut geometry. And then now at least you'll be able to see what's going on there. And you'll be able to cut in from whatever solid you have here. So now you can just click finish, and we have our sink right here. So next, go back to level 1 again, or let's go back to our section, and then let's finish adding our top or our cupboard. Let's go to our architecture, model in place, and then generic model. Click on generic model number 2, depending on the name you want. And then you need to set it. Pick a plane, which is this plane. So which is the wall. And then click extrusion. You want it to be 500 extruded from the wall. And then click here. And then now just create your case. I want it to be aligned here, so I type in AL and then align it here so that everything is aligned all together. Press escape, and then now let's set up the height properly. So I'm gonna put it around 850, and then let me pull this up. So I'm just estimating the height, and then in terms of material, I want it to be the same wood materials. So I believe that was birch, so it's already here. So birch glossy, press OK, and then we have it there. Now we could just click finish and then finish again. Look for your 3D, and as you can see, it's look nice. We can also change in, so I'm just gonna edit, click this, we could put 450 and then click finish on that. Go back to your section 2. So let's add in another one, but the top portion. So model in place, generic model, and then this will be another extrusion. Pick a plane, this wall again, and then let's add in this one. And then for the extrusion part, let's put in 800. And then make sure to change this. I don't know the color yet, but we could just put in something like in this paint. We could just use this for now, orange peel, and then click finish and then finish, and let's look at it. What we could do is we could just align this one as well. So AL, because it doesn't look nice if it's more than that. So basically the same one as the base. So that's good enough. I'm happy with this, the look. We could put in some lights at the top here. So let's finish this by adding in the cabinet doors. So go back here, model in place. This will be another generic model. Okay, and then we will be adding an extrusion onto the face of the top. And then here we're gonna use a rectangle and then let's offset this to 10, and then let's select it like that. So this is outwards, so I want it to be inwards, so I'm gonna click on spacebar. So it's 10 millimeters from the inside. So now after that, we could set this one to birch as well. So we could use birch glossy as well, similar to uh, the base or the case. Now let's click on the line. Let's look for the midpoint. And from the midpoint, we could click here and then put in 5. And let's click it here and outside. And then delete the ones in the middle. So that's only for our, so that we could check it. And then after that, you just need to divide everything. So depending on what you want, we could click on this and then let's divide everything by, let's see, 400, or let's see, around maybe 600 will be good. Yeah, let's do 600 and then another 600, and then that looks good, and then click here, and then now let's divide it by 10 so that everything is according to that. And then now SL, click that one. So we need that gap here, and then below as well. And then TR, so we need to trim everything. So let's do the below first when we're trimming. So that's TR, that's the short for trim and extend. And then let's do the top portion. This one's done. And then let's do this side. Okay, so now that's done. We could now click. We need to just have it extruded 25 millimeters. So that's fine with me. Click finish and then finish again. And let's look at it 3D. So 25 is good enough. It might be too thick, 1 inch. So that's fine with me. I'm happy with this. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.